just let me fall to my grave.
Blue, the feeling behind my eyes. You stood out 'cause you were in red. Then, against my intentions, I let you turn me violet instead. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but I
Chad, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Miles, good morning.
Chad, my guys. What's up, Chris? How are you, brother?
Good on you, man.
Good,
Chad,
good.
how's everyone doing? Everyone doing well. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like button if you would be so kind. That way you can support the channel. We do appreciate each and every one of you guys. And yeah, Chad, Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Eh?
Yeah,
Wednesday.
midweek madness, bro. Let's get it.
Wednesday, Chad. But as always, before we start, we are going to pray now, so we can bow our heads there and pray. Father, we just want to thank you for another day. Thank you for blessing us with this day. We pray that you will be with us, that you will give us guidance, that you will give us wisdom, insight to make good decisions here today. Father, we also want to thank you for each and every member of this community, each and everyone watching. Father, we just pray that you will meet them right there where they are. If they are in need or even if they are in wealth, Father, we pray that you will be with each and every one of them. We also pray a special hand of protection over our families as they go about their days. Father, we just pray for your Holy Spirit to be with them. We also just plead the blood of Christ over them, Father. And we know what you say in your word. You say, no weapon formed against us shall prosper or remain, Father. And you say also the plans that you have for us are plans of good things to prosper us and to keep us and to protect us, Father. And thank you that we can stand on your word. And we just pray this not because we deserve it, but purely because of your grace and your mercies that are new every single day. And we pray this and we ask this in the mighty name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And if you believe it, Chad, now is the time to drop an amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. There we go. There we go. All right, Chad, straight into the calendar. Let's see what we've got cooking here today. Consumer confidence survey dropping quite a bit here, almost two standard deviations away from the mean. A little bit later, we've got Trump speaking at 4. I'm not sure if he actually spoke last night, but Chad, let me know in the comments section if he did speak. Give us some of the headlines there. New home sales, that's coming out around about 5, and then we've got a few Fed speakers, and then also Bank of England, Stingra speaking a little bit later tonight, but I do think we will be off the charts by then. So relatively straightforward day, nothing too much to look out for, nothing too much to be concerned about. And going over to the technicals, daily dollar index closing bearish yesterday, right at that support. We are starting to somewhat step down now, starting to become a little bit overlapping. I'm actually going to be neutral on the day purely for that reason. Because this is now quite a delicate situation where we can at any stage just get a massive flip back to the upside, and that is where guys are going to get caught out just looking at the recent order flow. So just be very aware of that, but I am going to say once we get below these flat body support areas, I will go bearish again on the day. Just want to bring this across. So lower time frame, currently breaking above Asia highs, daily pivot, EQ 200. I'm going to draw quite a big zone, but if we can hold above that zone, that is the line in the sand for me. Holds above, super bullish, breaks back below, we can continue bearish. Previous weekly low failing to hold underneath, so this zone right there, that's going to be pivotal for the dollar. US 30 daily, let's check it out. Actually bullish, Chad, beautiful. Bullish on the day. Two things, I don't know if you guys can spot it. Tuesday candle, what did the Tuesday candle do? Tuesday candle taking two previous daily lows right there. As you can see, that for me is a liquidity sweep, especially on a Tuesday. Secondly, what confirms the support for me is two consecutive bullish daily candle closes. So I'm bullish on the day. I do think we can have a nice little pullback as a minimum right up into this area right there. That's also going to be close to the 50% retrace of this entire leg down. Let's just quickly measure it. Yes, that's between the 50 and the 62. So beautiful, bullish on the day. Currently trading Asia highs, monthly pivot, Asia lows untapped. Wouldn't be surprised if we first come down and then continue up, but I'm going to say Asia highs, key level to monitor. We could even get a continuation of Asia highs today. Otherwise, I'm going to monitor Asia lows on US 30. NASDAQ daily, real quick here. Daily still super bearish for NAS. We've had basically 5 consecutive down days From this new all-time high, we've actually dropped almost 5.8%. That is quite a massive drop. Still bearish for me. We can go and fill that wick. Lower time frames, however, showing me something else here. Asia highs already being tested, already looking like it wants to continue higher. So as long as we stay above Asia highs, bullish for me, going for that monthly pivot. Then that daily R1. This is quite a big range, Chad. I think there's a potential for 160 pip trade here to the upside. If we start breaking back below, that is going to be a bearish sign for me on NAS. Gold on the daily. Chad, I don't know if you guys remember, we actually spoke about it yesterday, and I said things are starting to look a little precarious here. Let me know in the comments if you heard that yesterday morning. And I said, just be aware, the way that we're trading at these highs, at any stage can we start to correct. And I also said, looking at the seasonality, we're getting to the tail end of this run. So this for me, I actually drew it out yesterday, and I said I will be bearish once we get a break of all of these structures. So I am now actually bearish on the day for gold. And I'm expecting price to fill out this range. The only thing I do not like about gold is that this daily candle never took a previous daily high, but it's fine. It already closed back in the range. We already had that test on the upper end of the range, so I would expect this to continue lower for the rest of the day. Asia lows, daily pivot, weekly pivot, everything up here being rejected. There's that daily zone. So while we hold below that zone there, super bearish for me. And then I'm going to say I'm going to monitor what we do right here at Asia lows. That's going to be the zone for potential reversal trades to these lows, weekly S1. Otherwise, if we start trading back above the weekly pivot, we can start to look bullish. GU daily for me is neutral. Daily is simply neutral for me because we are now in this little consolidation hold. There's your range high, there's your range low. So this can go either way. Currently rejecting daily pivots, Asia lows. So I'm going to say let's monitor Asia lows. Very simple. If we can hold above it, that's going to be bullish for GU. Also the half round number on the daily pivot. So very simple, chat. You just need to monitor what is happening there. 200 EMA daily pivot, Asia lows clean as they come. And then last but not least is GJ. GJ is a tricky one. Yesterday taking previous daily lows and highs, closing inside of I don't even want to call it a range, but we are still currently in this range, with that being the range high, this being the range low. I want to lean bearish because we closed bearish yesterday, and this could just be a little bit of a pause. So I'm going to go neutral on the day purely because there's no structure break for me on the daily. There's no confirmed resistance. We're in the middle of nowhere here. So the lower time frame will need to tell us the story. And the story I'm looking at here is Asia highs rejecting 200 EMA 189. So very simple for me on GJ, looking relatively clean. Let me just do this quickly. So very simple for me, GJ, if we can hold below this zone, there's quite a not that big, 15 pips. If we hold below this zone, bearish for me. If we hold above, bullish. Okay, 189 daily EQ, daily pivot, price is going to move massively away from this level either way, either to the upside or to the downside. As you can see here, we've had multiple rejections off the 200 on Monday, 200 rejecting. On Tuesday, another rejection. Tuesday afternoon, we tried to hold above it, came back down. Where are we now? Again, we're now at that 200. So what am I expecting? At one stage, this 200 is going to become a support if we hold above it and not a resistance anymore. Otherwise, if it is a resistance, you'll see exactly the same thing happening now into the session. So relatively straightforward on GJ. And that is my rapid fire analysis. 2 miles now.
Right, guys, let's have a look at gold first of all. Okay, so for me on gold, I'm overall bullish, but my 30-minute is printing bearish for me, showing me that we have sellers starting to enter the market. The weekly, however, is starting to lose that steam. We can see that for the past 3 weeks, we're starting to slowly lose that momentum. So that is something to pay attention to. On that daily, we had that massive engulfing candle yesterday, bringing us outside of this range. So this was the range that we've been trading for the past week. And yesterday, actually going ahead, closing beneath that QP level 29.25. Strong strong engulfing candle to the downside, showing me that sellers have entered the market. Now, if I look at a more structural point, we've got a level of support there, we've got a level of resistance right there. If I look where price has been trading in between, it's been trading in between the level 28.75 as well as the level 29.50. Now, if you pay close attention and we now avoid the candles that are trying to close above, I can see that that's liquidity there as well as liquidity right there. So what are we essentially in? We are essentially in a macro range, right? So with that being said, with yesterday now engulfing the confines of the previous body, today's candle opening up, creating lows as well as highs, an anticipation that if we re-break today's low, we should then wick fill yesterday on the left hand side. That would be beautiful to see. Dropping to my 4-hour time frame, this is when it comes to a point where now I have to wait for that confirmation, because yes, I have that wick to the downside of yesterday, but I've also created a level of dynamic support whereby the previous 4-hourly candle has closed Maribozu in liquidity. If you follow the way I trade, you understand that for me, a Maribozu in liquidity is a sign of reversal, especially stemming off of a level where we've rejected multiple times. In that case, all I want to see with price being overall bullish is price closing above the level 29.15. Let's say 29.14 actually. Closing above there, so something like this, retesting, holding that level of current demand and then driving away from that area into 29.25. That will also be a retest of that 4-hour leg as well as my 30-minute zone, which is going to be liquidity right there, to retest that. And then all you are seeing on that 4-hour is your zone like that. So that's what I want to see this morning, to see if we can actually close back above this level 29.14. On the contrary, if we start rejecting this, remember that 30-minute is overall bearish. I am still printing lower lows, lower highs in that micro sentiment right now. A simple re-break of the current daily low, like I mentioned on that daily, is going to make me want to sell the pair down to the next level LTA and stopping at that QP level on the way. So that's what I want to see here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see how is price going to close. Hold on. 15 closed back above the level, but no bottom wick. This will be my initial prayer right now. If this candle comes down, makes a bottom wick, then starts to drive back and re-break that high, I'm going long. This is just a let know. This is probably just market education, not financial advice. So here we go. Got that 15 close above, creating that bottom wick, right? So now I want to see if we are to re-break the highs. So we opened up, created highs, now making lows. If we are to re-break the highs, I want to go long according to my plan. So let's see something like this, boys. So this will be the idea there. If we are to re-break the highs for something like this, this is what I would want. Okay, that would be the setup there in anticipation that price can continue driving. Okay, if it fails to do so and this 15 actually closes beneath, that's going to give me a weak bullish close on my 30. If that next 15 starts to break those lows, I want to be impulsive and start taking that shorts at that London Open. Okay, so we have two possible scenarios here. We have this candle re-breaking the highs, I can look to long now, or it fails to do so, closes back beneath here, I then wait for the next 15 to pop up and break that previous 15's low to drive down as my early aggressive shorts, and that will be that London Open impulse. Okay, so gold for me has two options right now. Both look absolutely appetizing. Okay. 4 hour on gold is not bearish yet. 4 hour is only gonna flip there. So 4 hours only gonna flip over here. Alright. Because I see what you're seeing there, Yanet. So the first thing what I want to mention is that initial candle. There's the initial candle. So even though you have your 2 candlestick pullback there that created the high, here's my initial candle that's giving me the first bearish pause. So that's why it's not bearish for me yet. It's going to be down there. I definitely see what you see though. But yeah, guys, that's the idea for me on gold. It's relatively straightforward. Let's see what comes to play first. I am liking this gold setup, I'm not going to lie. Something like this. Hold on. Yeah, so something like this. I like this, guys. The rebreak of the high is definitely going to make me want to take the early positions. That makes a lot of sense to me. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to go and put in buy stops right now. This is not financial advice, ladies and gentlemen. Purely just market education and entertainment. You know the drill. Don't take my trades. So I'm popping in buy stops 2916.04. So I've got pending buy stops over here. Let's see what happens there. I'll run through GJ as soon as we get a candle close. But GJ for me, it's either close above or close below. I'll run it through for you very, very briskly. Is that the word I'm looking for? Brisk? Wait, I might get tapped in here. Hold on. Let's see. So, because at this point, I've got that close above. We opened up, made the highs, then broke the lows to make the bottom wick. That's price grabbing liquidity. The re-break for me is simply going to give me the understanding that price is going to drive. I've got liquidity on the left-hand side that I'm looking to tap into, which is going to be that 10 pip mark. But obviously, off this point, you are anticipating price to run to that quarter pip level. But you guys know how I trade by now. I don't do the long-term trades. Excuse me?
Are you going for position now?
Yes. Yes. So we have buy stops 2916.04, stop loss 2913.04, TP1 is that 1704 mark.
DJ.
Goldilocks. So that actually went and triggered me in there, boys. So I am in gold buys at the moment. Once again, disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Don't take my trades. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't try this at home, kids. You will lose. Okay, right, boys. That's TP1. I am out on gold. Thank you very much, sir. Beautiful. TP1 smacked just as we anticipated. From this point, like I say, guys, if we can penetrate these highs and get through that, we should see the level 2920 and then overflowing into 2925. So, yeah, that's me for the day, bro. Can we get some W's in the chat? W's in the chat, not because you took the trade, not because you won, but W's in the chat because you learned something today. If you learned something today, let's see those
nice
doubles.
lows.
Okay. Right, Chad, before market actually even opened, beautiful gold longs caught on stream. Stunning stuff. Lekker, guys. Okay, Chris, I'll see you tomorrow.
I think we can actually just trade the pre-market now these days. Just trade the pre-market. Market opens up, we done.
Even yesterday as well. Yesterday played out stunning as well. But yeah, boys, why do you risk 3 to gain 1? The thing is, I grew up in a family where there were so many people in the family and there was only one loaf of bread. So the idea was always just to grab what you can. And then make sure everyone else does it. No, I'm kidding. I trade negative aura, brother. RDS, if you're here for the first time, I do recommend that you just go through all our previous streams. And if you want to learn how I do it, we obviously have a mentorship program, Millennial F mentorship program that will educate you on how I do what I do.
Alrighty, Chad. Miles, done and dusted there. Just looking at the volume on gold. Nice little volume node. About, I would say, $4 lower from where we are currently. $3 lower. So around about this 12, where we had this consolidation. That was the point of control for the morning. So beautiful trade trading away there. Volume delta currently positive. So order flow is relatively bullish on gold. VWAP a little bit lower, could even see a retest on that Asia lows. Going over to NASDAQ, like I mentioned, I am bullish. We can see the volume delta also confirming that. A lot of buyers early on already this morning, around about 8:30 already, buyers stepping in. Quite a bit of buy volume. This entire little consolidation on NASDAQ that we currently have this year. This could be an accumulation for the next leg up. We are quite extended, trading at the upper band of VWAP, one of the deviations there. So what I'm looking for is if we get some volume at the open, breaking out of this consolidation hold here. You can see that we almost have like this, looks like a head and shoulders here on the session volume profile. So if we start moving out of this, you're going to see something similar to what we saw yesterday, where we just started pumping towards the upside. And for the downside idea, if we start breaking back below here and we start trading below VWAP, then I would look for potential shorts. But at this stage, I'm a buyer on NASDAQ. And then looking at US 30, not that much data, unfortunately. I don't know why it does not want to import. Let's just see if we do this quickly. Okay, Chad, this is what we're gonna have to work with on US 30. US 30, however, volume delta is negative currently. So unless we start to see something right here where we are at, this thing can go bearish. Asia lows all the way down there. VWAP a little bit higher. So we're gonna see what we do here. A little bit of a volume node up here as well. Around very close to that 200 EMA. But yeah, we're gonna see what we're gonna do there. And then gold, looking at gold, what we discussed this morning. Like I said, while we are below this daily pivot and this zone here, I want to look for potential shorts and then Asia lows as well. So we'll see. Currently volume relatively balanced. We've got a nice zone down. Literally here. This is going to be our point of control here. That right there. So if we start trading back below it. But personally, NASDAQ is the one for me. NASDAQ is the one for me. Hanu, are you? Oh, there. Yes, this is one thing they need to change. All right, Chad, we've got 2 minutes to the open. Hope you guys are ready. Like I mentioned, breaks out of this little box here. That's going to be me for some potential longs all the way to, I believe this is the weekly pivot up there. After we're done here, I'll show you guys what I did yesterday. Yesterday, taking 2 losses on stream, went home while I was waiting for my wife to make the food. Got a nice setup there, basically recovering all of the losses and some, so that was pretty decent. Hey, Amina, thank you so much for that dono. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for that. Miles, will you throw me that horn, my brother? The rhino horn. Beautiful. Alrighty, Chad. Getting close to the open now. Let's see your... Alright, Chad, this is the official round 5. Markets are now going to open up in now. Markets are open and in motion, Chad. Ding, 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 ding.
Round 1, fight.
Okay, Chad, let's see what we've got here. Volume actually dropping here. Very weird. Very odd. As NAS is going up, volume dropping. So that's not good. Could actually reverse from here. Let's see. Gold. Let's check gold quickly. Sal is starting to step in somewhat. I'm going to say only once we get below. I just want to check here. That's 12. Yeah. Gold cells could come to play there, Chad. US30 VWAP still net negative on the volume there. So gonna have to wait. So let's check NASDAQ here. If we can hold this point of control here, it's basically more or less there. If we can hold that on NAS, we could get a nice position. Otherwise, if we start breaking below that, that is an extension of VWAP. So alrighty, can we get Chad? I'm looking for a nice solid green volume block. So if I get that and we break out of this little consolidation hold, that's when we're gonna go for it. Alright, so relatively flat on the volume here, so We'll see if we get it.
Shot there, Carl. Sorry, guys. I'm just going back through the chat that I missed. Trading still now. Time for some Wordle. Yes, bro. I haven't done that in a while. I still get those emails every day. Today's Wordle.
Yes, I enjoyed it for a long while, every day. It was like my thing to relax.
Yeah, it's good. Nice little detune. Doubly because I took it being in the... Oh, Mr. Savage. 30-second trade. Yeah, bro. Guys, I'm done for the day. I've taken my trade. I'm done. But the idea would be if I didn't take a trade. I love the flip with this 30 on gold for some continuation buys.
Just throw there 2 miles quickly. Okay, over there 2 miles.
So something like this. Yes, we have got liquidity resistance there for sure. But the idea is that your 30 closed above as your type 3 reversal. Because we just took a type 3, by the way. A rebreak of this 30 high. Very similar idea that we just had on the 15. Would then confirm for me that we could continue driving and wick for on the left hand side. So if I didn't take a trade, this would be a possible opportunity that I would be looking at if I hadn't taken a trade already. But guys, whatever I'm popping up here, these are just ideas, just because I'm done for the day. But regardless of that, I think that definitely if gold can rebreak the high, I can continue driving up. GJ needs to get out of this box for me. I'm not really phased about GJ until I can get out of that box. But gold looks quite saucy for continuation buys. The only time I'm going to look for sells is if this 30 or 15 can close beneath the level. Because then it's going to be engulfing the previous 15. So if this 15 can go ahead now, that's made its top wick. If it can close like this bearish, right? Then the next open 15, I'll then look to the idea would then be to short. Because then this would be then just price grabbing liquidity off of these highs there, you see? These highs there. So 15 engulfing down. Next 15 to open up, tap in, grab liquidity and break the lows. Then the idea would then be to sell in continuation with your 30-minute structure that is bearish any which way. So that would be the play. So for example, now if this candle doesn't pop up and actually close beneath, that would then be the play for me. They both look nice actually, so it's either or. But buys primarily, but that sells can happen as well.
Quite a bit of buyers at this level though. Yeah, chat. Just quickly looking at gold. That idea with miles supported by Bookmap as well, so you can see previous 5 minutes a lot of buyers stepping in here. You can just see from the order flow, net bullish and buyers are continuously buying. So even though we are coming down here, look at what the volume did. More buyers than sellers. So this could just be buyers getting in at a better price. And what you would want to wait and see now is once you get another nice big push to the upside.
If you're done trading wine or paper trade, just because of where I am in my career, I've already developed a strategy that has an 87% win rate. So paper trading is not going to do anything different to where I am. I would paper trade if I was maybe in my developing stage of my career, but I've been trading for 8 years now. There's no need to paper trade. I don't know, do you still paper trade? Nah, there's no need for me anymore. You just get to that point, like, there's no point anymore.
We trade for the paper, but not paper.
Yeah, we trade for the paper. Oh, I like that one.
Chad, actually, nice rejection from that point of control. A little bit slow on the trigger here. I like the buys more though. But there was your sell breakout away from that zone we spoke about. I'm not in it. So we will wait our chance here. check here, chat, gold, Asia lows, nice. Nice. There you can see volume. Buyers still making high highs, chat. So with that holding, there you can see the volume coming in. More buyers, new high on the delta there. So yeah, this has got a very, very good chance to continue higher.
Yeah, I think at this point I would actually have buy stops 29, 16, 28 for that possible re-break for the continuation drive. Dope.
Chad, could take position here on gold if we hold and break above this zone, this next 1 minute candle. If we can break and hold above it, then I will go for potential buys, because this is the last line of defense here on gold, because then after that, if we re-break this, you are going to see a nice push to the upside, but we would need to get through that level. And then NASDAQ, NASDAQ, I'm still waiting. I don't necessarily like the shorts. I'll just wait and see what we do a little bit later. US 30 also quite nicely pushing to the upside away here from VWAP. Buyers now starting to fill in the dots here, so could see a nice push to the upside, but NAS definitely the stronger one on the day, so we are gonna wait for NASDAQ. Nothing wrong with paper trading though.
No, nothing wrong. Yeah, you actually should be doing it in your developing stages of your strategy.
Jonas Brothers. What
I don't
is
know
that?
what this is, bro. One life, one direction. What is this?
Your NCS will put you through the ringer with like heavy metal, then this underground rap.
It's giving me like a white boy Bruno Mars. Sort
Yeah,
of
yeah. Imagine Bruno Mars and the Jonas Brothers
collab. Oh,
collab. Yeah, this
That
is what would come out.
that will be very High School Musical vibes.
Hey Spencer, hope you're well, my brother. Not everyone makes it out profitable in the sport. No, Nvidia in its report today. I think it's going to be good, Jax. I think it's going to be good. Just honestly, with the new cards coming out, I do think that's going to bode quite well for them.
Yeah, Ernest, that's definitely something you can, but I mean, it's pointless in trading with even the 10 cents if you don't know what you're doing. You gotta have your strategy on lock first before you start implementing money. What is that on the charts and how does it work? So that is Chris's ultrasound. We're currently watching his heart rate as we check the charts.
And my cholesterol levels.
Yeah.
And it's called Bookmap, my brother. It just shows the volume in the market from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and for gold it's from the Commodities Exchange Index. Commodities Exchange, COMEX. So it's just showing order flow. It's showing where the buy limits, sell limits are sitting. Shows the session volume, shows us the cumulative volume delta. All it means is if you take the amount of buys in the market minus the amount of sells, 150 is the net positive. So currently, as it stands, there's more buyers in the market on NASDAQ than there's sellers. We need a bookmap command. Alright, chat, let's check NASDAQ here. Volume starting to build here. Let's check. Currently at VWAP, gonna need to see a hold on that level. Gonna need to see a hold, and once we get that hold, that could be money. We're currently relatively muted, no major volume. US 30 pushing quite nicely, yeah. Gold, yeah, gold is just not getting through that last leg.
Gold reversal type 5, this closes weak bearish, and the next candle just gives us that bottom wick and breaks the highs. Same entry.
Oh, okay, Nas is saying hold on to my beer.
GJ also about to take flat. See how this candle closes. Yeah, so for me, if we get a bottom wick now,
Chad, I took a short here on Nas. Let's see if we can get some follow through here. Took a short here. Nice volume. We rejected VWAP, so that's the idea. Took a short, literally, yeah. Stop is round about 11, just to allow for spread. And what I'm going to target is I'm going to try and trail it as we go down, if we start moving down. But I do think we can see a move down if we stay below VWAP. That's the idea here. You can see sellers starting to come into the market. Yeah, I'm still overall bullish on NAS, but I just want to see what we do. So relatively tight stop, 11 pips. If I can get 25, that's going to be a 1 to 2. I'm going to be super happy with this. What is US 30 doing? Oh, that's also pulling back now. So let's say if we can get 25. 25. Currently at that 200 EMA on the 1 minute. Okay, let's see if Salas can take control here. I need to see Salas starting to do a number here. Alrighty, Naz, can you drop for us? Chad, once we get about to Asia highs, I'm going to go break even. That's also relatively close to that next minor point of control. Just purely because that is where we can potentially bounce. So let's see if we can get some volume into this bad boy now. I'm not a fan of the way we're consolidating here at this 200 EMA. Also, as you can see, we are consolidating on the volume here. We're not making a new low on the volume. So I'll just monitor this minor point of control here. If we close above that with some more buy volume, then I'll exit this. But if sellers can step in here and we can make a new low on the volume delta, that's going to be good. So I just want to see what we do there.
Gold form that resistance now. Quite nice to tell that next 10 minutes closes.
Okay, let's check.
Because if gold closes,
Chad, I'm killing the trade here at entry. Just letting you guys know, killing the trade right there at entry. Break even trade. Reason for that is on the volume delta here, you can see we are basically basing out. We're not making new lows. So what you want to see ideally with a breakout play is, let me just see what you guys are seeing. Shit, you guys aren't seeing that. Let me see if I can bring this up a bit. Chad, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I just need to edit here a bit. Chad, reason I closed it out is quickly look here. So you see this volume delta. So we are making new lows here. But look at the volume delta. There's not new sellers coming in. So ideally what you want to see when you do a breakout like this, you want this chart to actually follow what price is doing. So as you make a new low, you want more sellers coming in. So the fact that it's doing this, it's trying to base out there. And that's why there's no new sellers coming in. So for that reason, the trade is highly unlikely to work out. Alright, so Miles, sorry man, you were saying on...
Yeah, on gold you got like 8 minutes left, so if it's gonna close, that will then be that liquidity grab that I've been speaking about. Tapping into these resistance points there, test. Bearish on that 30 minute, so if price is gonna close back beneath, then definitely be looking for that shorts down to their current daily low. That can definitely be a play. 15 and 30.
Andrew, about 0.25% to 0.5%. Just purely because you don't wanna get your stage where you married to a trade because the volume is so big on it. That's why the idea is, for instance, yesterday, that 80 pip trade was basically the risk. If you take a risk to reward, it was actually a 1 to 8 because I was risking 10 points just below the previous 1 minute low. But the idea is to use the same lot size throughout. So take worst case scenario. Yesterday, for instance, some of the stops were 30 pips. That's just how big the 1 minute candles work. So the idea is not to go too big on your positions, because you're fine with being wrong. The entire idea here is you scalping. You're trying to get into a position that can run, and once it runs and once the volume is there, you trail your stops, and that is basically how you're going to make money with this strategy. This specifically, Miles' strategy is obviously very, very dependent on win rate, so I want to say it is more calculated and precise, because Miles is going for that high win rate. His trades are based off very strong levels, and a high win rate is critical for the strategy. So doing this with Miles' strategy would not be a good idea. Alright, Chad, as mentioned, NAS 200 EMA holding, buyers starting to step in now. There's VWAP. We're going to see if we can potentially get into those longs. Just going to wait here a little bit. Just want to take this up a notch. And another reason Miles is a little concerned to use Bookmap is he said he does not want to retire at the end of the year. He's too young. I'm kidding. He said he still wants to put in a body of work. So
I like these gold shorts. If we can close beneath.
yeah, it is at a key level now. All right, Chad, NASDAQ, let's check VWAP. As I mentioned, the reason I closed those shorts at entry, we were basing out there. Buyers now starting to step in here. Once we get a closure above VWAP, that is going to be the one for me. Is it possible to delete? Beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Can we get a nice little runner here this morning? Can we get a little runner? Miles, good to give the guys the idea there on the short.
Shorts, boys. We got shorts possibly in 4 minutes. 15 is now trading beneath that level. So here you got, show it you like this. 30-minute overall bearish on gold. Price to obviously look to continue further down. With that being said, your microstructure is also bearish now, creating lower lows and lower highs within sentiment. You then have price creating a support level there, right? Price breaks beneath, price retests. The idea here is that price should hold this resistance and start plonking from that point. It failed to do so, and that's how I got my aggressive buys when price closed above this level, because that then shows me that this could have been a fake out itself, right? Price then came, tapped into resistance and failed to hold that zone. Now with price trading beneath, it gives me the idea that this was just a deeper retracement and a fake out for early buys that wanted to continue it and wasn't trading the MFX way. And then we see price now trading beneath 29.12. It's simple. Wait for 15 to close, wait for 30 to close. Next candle to give us the top wick. As it gives us the top wick, we want to see price overload to the downside as if it ate yogurt this morning. So let's see.
Chad, sorry man, I don't want to interrupt Miles there. Short here on NAS. There's that rejection of VWAP. Check out that sell volume coming in there. So I took it literally, yeah. Took it literally there. Stops are 10. Still gonna try and scale this or trail the stops as we go down. See if we can get a nice little bit of a run here. Big volume coming through here. Sellers, rejection of VWAP again. So let's see if we can get this to run a bit for us. I've just set, if something happens and we just for some reason just die, I've just set a 50 pip take profit, but we'll see. I'm gonna trail it. That's if we can get volume in here. There is literally, price is not moving. Asia eyes as well, so let's see if we can break back into this Asia range. Also, reason for the short is you can see there on the delta made a new low in line with that structure break. So while we hold below VWAP, this trade should be good. Otherwise, yeah, this is just very, very choppy at this stage. What time did we open up? 10. Yeah, 22 points since the open.
On the gold, I'll actually do a candle flip now. I'll take that trade a bit earlier.
Let me just throw it to Miles quickly.
So there you have close. Once this starts to retrace, gives a top wick, it would then be the idea that she can flip and continue driving further entry 29.11.48.
Chad minus 10 there on NAS. No follow through there. No follow through. A lot of stair stepping. Just not getting away from that level. Let's just go to my screen here.
So you're about like, you should be now like, yo, 0.5 away from TP1. And they just literally shits the bed, obliterates TP1. This shit is too easy. Chris, I can't, bro. This is too easy. This is, guys, this is too easy. So there's your break-even point. There's TP1, another 10 pips in the bag. And then this could be another TP point actually right there at that flat body resistance, which is the current flat body support on the left-hand side. Bro, this is too easy.
We did say we are bearish on the day, Chad, for gold.
Too easy, bro. Too easy.
Support and resistance, all you need.
That's all you need. And a Super C, eh? Oh, great. Great for the morning.
Chad, we mentioned this morning we are bearish on gold. We said bearish while we're below weekly and daily pivot. Asia lows was the level. There's that little point of control we drew earlier. Set sells below there. There is that orange line that we drew out. Not in gold. NASDAQ just messing here. NASDAQ literally just messing here. I'm still gonna take one shot at it as soon as we break back into Asia highs, but a lot of stair stepping here, a lot of overlap. So not a lot of volume really, if you consider. Still like the buys though. It's just a case of how we're gonna move before NYSE. Yeah, gold also had VWAP. Weirdly enough, buyers stepping in heavy here. Buyers stepping in heavy. US 30 holding VWAP as well. A lot of buyers stepping in there on US 30. Currently at Asia highs. Okay, Nas, can you do something for us? Armand, it does. It does. Kindly note, it only works on the 2-step though, eh? Not the 1-step. The 1-step you can use 1-is-1. Nas about to pop lock it, drop it. Jakes, are you saying it's gonna die down, or are you saying it's going up, my brother? Gold, I love you, certified gold digger. Ay. Started the carnivore diet. Started the carnivore this week. Top class it is. Chad, how's your stomach? Where's my fellow carnivore guys? Man, I'm getting good at calling the bootman. Chris, what time is your meeting with them? It's around about 2, if I'm not mistaken. I know.
And you're still not getting hungry.
No, but the stomach is a issue.
Cocking.
The runs are had the no, but Ned, that's the thing with it. You think you're right, and then all of a sudden it's just like you get nuked. I mean, gold longs at this level. Okay. Interesting.
Nice.
Interesting.
All the best with your gold longs champion. Stream isn't lagging. Nah, stream's not lagging on my side. Just double check. Just maybe refresh. Stream is running beautifully. Damn, Miles, you too fast. Win trade. Thanks, brother. Mr. Nobody. Miles, you're beautiful as well, brother.
Chad, point of control has moved somewhat on gold. It's sitting here. So 29.10. Whatever is going to happen here, gold's going to move away from. NASDAQ still rejecting VWAP. Still rejecting VWAP. Very choppy. New high on the session for the buyers. Holding this 200, holding Asia highs. Are we going to start seeing that breakaway now to the upside? I just want to see what we do at VWAP.
Miles on HFM is the normal account. First of all, use my link. Sign up under my link for HFM. You can find that in the link in my bio on IG. If you already have an account, you can just use my ID. So you pop that in, you'll be linked to the same account manager as me, so it'll be easy to help you guys. And then I personally use the zero spread account with HFM. For the way I trade it, I have to use it. Oh, GG's Kyle for guys. Oh, dude, I'm so proud of you, Kyle. You're giving the brokers trouble, and that's exactly what you want. I love that.
Jean, yeah, the thing is, there's not a lot of variety on the diet. Last night I had steak societies and chicken societies for dinner, and having that for lunch as well. For breakfast, I just do the normal boiled eggs, and then tonight will most probably be chicken again.
What do you think it is that's like playing with your mach? Like which part of it?
I read something about your liver, and there's certain enzymes And what's happening is your stomach needs to adjust to now not needing some of the bacteria in there.
Yeah.
So the response from your body is like, let's just get it out. We don't really know how to just deal with this one type of food on its own.
And you don't think it's because you're lacking fiber?
It's cleaning your system, that's why. Just Ned, but it needs to finish up now. This thing has been doing a number. Chat, still patiently waiting here. Minus 11 pips. Break even on the first. Likely no commissions on
Where was it?
the first one. Did you not see it?
No? Did you lose that, Naz?
Second one.
Second.
First one break even.
But how much were you up though?
I was up like 4 pips.
Okay.
I was barely up. Alright, Chad, let's see now. Okay. Failed to go lower on the backside of VWAP. Can we break above, hold above, and then go for it? Buyers are building here. Buyers are building here, so let's see. Can this be the move? We just need one good move. One good move is a 5 to 8 R trade, if there's volume. Okay, volume is building nicely there, Chad. Let's see. Oh, no. No. Naz was just like, nope, hold my beer. I'm not done yet. It is setting up though, Chad. I am going to say, so don't lose focus here. It is setting up, and once the move is going to happen, it's going to be big. So... Dylan, yeah, I don't know why you need fiber, bro. Like, you actually need stuff to stop your stomach. No, abstraction, the issue is there's too much movement. You want less movement. Less movement, not more. If it moves anymore, we, like Joe Rogan said, that the day is going to come where you lose the battle and you might shit your pants. Do you know Miles on his thing, he did the carnivore as well, and he said the only downside was the explosive diarrhea. Juice, no, we will trade it. We will trade it again. We're just gathering a bit of data here, playing with this. Once we get Bookmap on a lock, there's I don't see the need to trade pound anymore, if I'm very honest. Like yesterday, for instance, and the day before that, if you get a nice runner and you make 5 or 8 or 10 R, why trade something that's going to give you a 1 R? You hear what I'm saying? So the idea is to cut everything down to take that one quality trade, and you make a 5 R, you make a 10 R, whatever. So what would you want to rather trade? Would you want us to do the 1 R, or do you want to potentially get a 5 to 10 R trade? Barley powder, your body is just adjusting. Dylan, did you also have it, my brother?
Soapball.
Hit the bench press. Hit the bench press and be careful you don't. No, you can't bench. I was now in deep reds approaching stop losses. What are you guys trading? Are you guys trading GU? Let's see what are you guys doing. GU rejecting Asia highs. GJ. Chat very muted though. I have to be honest. Volume is very muted here this morning. Like I said, gold on the sell-off. There was a lot of buying happening there. There you can see a lot of aggressor buying there. NASDAQ as well. Quite a bit of buying going on here around VWAP, but we gotta wait. Apologies for Miles that needs to wait here after he's been paid.
No. Check here. 15 close beneath the level on GJ for possible type 4 shorts. Preferably 30, but the 15 can work as well. You'd want to close like that. You'd want the next candle to pop up, grab liquid, and then start flooding to the downside. And literally just shitting the bed. Almost like Chris on his carnivore diet. Kidding. Kidding. Daily also. Not
Bro,
really.
you have to do it. You have
I'm
to
gonna.
do-
I'm
Start
not
next
gonna lie.
week.
I was contemplating. I was like, let me just give it a. Like, give it a
Start
test.
next week. Tell yourself you're just gonna do it for 5 days.
Send me your one.
But
Same program.
no, you just eat eggs in the morning, and then you just eat any meat in the afternoon and the evening.
It's similar to the
And you
cutting
eat
plan
and you
one
eat
now.
and you eat till you're full. So don't rush the food. Eat. So if I make, say for instance, chicken, I'll make 2 or 3 or 4 breasts, and if after 2 I'm full, then that's the meal.
Yo, and
You won't overeat
the
because
breast is dry. Like a chicken breast is dry.
it's dry. It is
Right.
dry.
Chicken breast is dry, dude. And you can't hold mayo, nothing.
There's a thing called everything spice. I'm gonna send you a photo. Just for everything spice. Yeah, I want to start training on that. I just need to manage these stools.
Shit, bro. That's just, look,
You can get chicken with the skin. I would say get chicken with the skin. Give it a good spice. Yeah, the breast is dry. It's like, you know, it's dry when. Have you heard when your mouth starts to make that sound? That
Yeah. Ooh. My dog does it, and I know he's tired.
oh, Chad, nothing we can do here. Nothing we can do here.
That was good.
Done it also, Chris. I would. Ernest, but how was your stomach that first week? Did you also have a little bit of diarrhea?
Look, I'm sure I can do that because when I was in high school and I was on a bulk, I used to blend my chicken. I
can know that is
was terrible.
unnecessary.
That was terrible, bro.
That is unnecessary. Blending the chicken. Yes. How does it taste though, my dude? That can't.
At that point, you're not eating to.
It tastes like roadkill.
Yeah, you're not eating to eat. Just eating to for the gains.
Oh, so you also had the shit, Ernest? Damn, bro.
Wait, so is this the thing? Do I need to prepare myself for the shits?
It seems like it though. Ernest, but how long did you do it? Because some of the articles I read said like it takes your stomach biome like a week, 2 weeks, in some cases even a month. Yeah. So I don't know, dude. It's
I'll give it a rip next week. I'll give it a rip next week.
It's just gonna hear Miles say, Chad, I'll be back. Shooting some pellets there. I put everything on an egg sandwich once before.
You can't have bread.
No, bro, it's a meat only, dude. It's,
Meat. Okay.
It's just rolling with the meat.
Ever we can have ever.
No, nothing.
No,
It's just meat. It's
no
just
fruit, no veg, nada.
No fruit, no veg. It's just meat.
Bye, bro. Damn, that's it. Let's give it a try for a week and see what happens.
Donald Fisser, are you saying you had the shits for 3 months?
Imagine everything on your cupboard in bed. To be honest with you, like growing up, the way I did, like, you'll put anything on bread just to make it chow. Best combo, noodles on bread.
Dude, you know what is like it? I'm not gonna lie. 2-minute noodles, tuna, grated cheese melted over.
I've had that.
That
It just
is.
slaps. It slaps. I won't lie to you.
I'm actually gonna do chicken livers, maybe a little bit later in the week. And I was thinking sashimi as well, salmon, because
Does
that
that
you can
count?
do.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
you can do.
in the game, bro. I'm in the game. That will probably be me. I'll just chow salmon.
I don't know if Jared Reed is in the chat. Jared, we spoke about the freshly or wild caught salmon. I physically have seen the farmed salmon, how fatty it is. Even the color is not as pink.
Gold, boys. I'll tell you gold. I'm done for the day though, Chad. Like I've taken the first trade. I call that second one for you guys. I'm calling this GJ as well. But for me personally, boys, once I've hit my target on the first trade, I'm done.
Chris eating the bulls and body turning berry. Good one, good one.
60 future on bookmap. I'll let Chris check that for you, brother.
Once you finish with the diet, move over to only meat and fruit. That is the best diet there is. I've seen a guy on Instagram and he was eating like a little bit of pineapple and he had his eggs and his steak. So I do think like a fresh diet where it's like fresh fruits. Like Miles said, avo, you don't have to cook it or anything, it's fresh. So the idea is to go over to a ketogenic diet. Farm salmon, yeah. But remember, DNA and all that is different, so all diets work different, yes. Miles is going to join me on the carnivore from next week, and then we're going to see how his stomach
We
is.
are so blessed to have 2 bathrooms in the toilet.
Yeah,
2 bathrooms in the office. Otherwise, Chris and I would have 2. Next, take shifts.
Chad, there's that point of control we moved away from, as mentioned. A lot of sellers coming into that zone there. Rest of the market is very, very muted at this stage. There's no economic data coming out today. NASDAQ, even if you look at it on the 15, that is literally, this is where we opened up. We haven't moved. So I am still waiting here. Once we get a break above VWAP, I do think we can run.
two-stepping. Bro, Tariq, I had a lot of, let me just say, I had a lot of dairy the weekend. So my anti-lag was activated on Monday. Full on anti-lag setup.
That way you idle and then like, boom, boom, boost. Bro, why don't we just move the PCs into the toilet?
Might as well.
Might as well just do it. Chad, get ready. Nas gonna take a final bite here. Just want to see if we can hold above VWAP. Otherwise, yeah, might just call it a session after this. All right, nice. Nice bullish close. Nice build of volume. Most volume we've seen in the last 15 minutes. All I want to see is literally that retest on VWAP. And I'm going to take one more jab at it. One more jab ski. Let's see if we can do it. All right. So just waiting to see if we hold it. There was your retest. Wait, there she goes. Okay, we see you. Just waiting for that candle to close, then we're gonna rip. Let's just check where we close. Nice chunk of volume coming in here. Alright, chat, took it off the rip here. Just pull my stops quickly. Okay, that stops are too tight. I'm going to make it 11 either way. Can't have a 6. Basically took the longs here. We're going to go through it now. Literally there. Just going to go with the 10-point stop purely because of how tight it is. We're going to try and run this. Let's see if the volume can start to move in here. Let's see if we can get 80 here. Is 80 a possibility? Quick idea here. Massive chunk of volume coming in after that close above VWAP. There was a retest holding. We've got some zones that we need to get through, but VWAP now currently trading above it. And this is going to be honestly my last position.
Miles, you're bullish on gold to start. Yes, my brother. That's why I took those gold buys. So I was bullish on gold, but just one thing I want to mention quickly, like, even though I have my overall top-down analysis and even though I have my direction, all that stuff, because I'm a scalper, I will take the counter trends often. So I don't mind that. But with the understanding that, you know, you have that overall idea. My take is whether you intraday trader, a scalper, a swing trader, it doesn't matter. You still need to have your overall idea of direction. I don't know how, like, a lot of people come to the chart and they won't trade any other time frame. They'll just focus on a 1 minute or 5 minute without taking into consideration what's happening overall. I don't know how they do it. I've seen successful people with it. But personally, I can't. I need to have the overall idea, and that's how I can then base off my scalps. That's how I can base my scalps off of, yeah.
Also removes that thing where you want to buy and sell.
Yes.
So even if you're wrong on the day, you are going to be focused on one direction.
Yeah.
But then the next day, for instance, you could be right the entire day.
I won, Miles, sir. What did you win, Fikizolo? What did you win, brother?
All right, NASDAQ, let's see what we do. Buyers are stepping in here, Chad. Things are heating up. Just a side note, Hang Seng closing positive yesterday, over 3%. And Nikkei closing just about minus 0.25. So Asian stonks doing very, very well overnight. More specifically, China, not Japan. As Trump would say, China.
I like gold longs closing a possible above that resistance for continuation to 29.25. Looks pretty cool.
Okay, Chad, let's see ya. Things are starting to move here. Things are starting to move here. Is this the break that we waited for? Could be.
I won with you earlier, sir, on the gold scalp. Thank you. Hey, brother, don't take my trades, bro. I lose all my trades. Don't take my trades. Just learn. I have 100% lose. Like lose.
Loose.
Lose is
He's loose.
Lose is lose.
This man is loose, Chad.
I want to be loose next week after the carnival diet.
The hulls are gonna be loose, the stools. Alright, Nas, can you do a number for us? Chad, this level up here, that's gonna be the last point of resistance. Once we get through that, we should be solid. Should go into some price discovery mode here. Nice breakout candle here above VWAP. And also a nice bit of volume. Just no follow through at this stage. You would have expected after that break for us to continue. Haven't managed the trade as of yet. I just want to see a little bit more. Giving it a little bit more chance, seeing if the buyers can now really start taking it away after this accumulation. Just be very careful with gold where it's currently at the tail end. Could start to diverge here a little bit. Alright, Nas, do it for us now.
I love gold. Gold looks gorgeous. Got resistance closure above there. Oh, that looks so nice.
There we go, Chad. There we go. Yes, man. Okay. Let's wait for this 1 minute to close. Now we are going to go into price discovery. This is now where things can really start to melt up. I'm going to move my stops in here to around about 7 pips. Just purely because if we trade back lower... Whoop. Alright, 7 pip stop. There's that zone that I mentioned that we can find resistance, but once we are through there, I think we should run. But let's see. Reduce stops to 7 points. There's that zone, that last point of control. So I do think if we can now get above it, we are good. Otherwise, that's me for the session. Order flow is bullish, but just not enough volume here. Let's see. I'm an investor today, Miles.
Oh, he's an investor.
I'm an investor today.
Tell me something. Do you make your boiled eggs at home and then bring it to office?
Last night I did because we've got an egg cooker here.
Okay.
So you can bring your eggs and cook it. We've got that little thing here.
Because I'm thinking if we both make our eggs at home, boiled eggs at home, and we bring that Tupperware bucket to
Open it
office,
up here.
and we don't put the aircon on,
Choof.
all you need is as it opens. And there's just gonna be poop over club, bro. It's gonna smell like a poop
Eggers. Eggers. Alright, Chad, let's see let's see starting to move up about 10 points now. Can we start to run here? Not going break even as of yet, Chad. I just want to see this retest on the backside here. And then what we're going to do is as we start moving up, and if we continue to move up, I'm just going to follow the structure. So I will let you guys know how I manage the trade, but you shouldn't even be in this. Like Miles said, please do not take our trades. So I will let you know how I'm going to trail it. So that is if we can get some volume in here. What is gold doing? Yeah, gold.
Gold, if you can re-break the 30 high, that's a setup for me.
Alrighty, come on, Az. Here we go. Alrighty, do it now. You want to do it. Go.
Dylan Savage. Are you coming to Cape Town?
Dylan, no, Dylan's local.
Oh, he's a local boy. Yes, he's a local boy.
Alright, Chad, here we go. I want to move stops a little bit tighter to 3.4 points. This is now starting to look very solid. Up about 15 pips now.
Ooh.
15 pips. Some wallet padders there. Money for half a chicken breast. Dry, but you can blend it.
Somebody whispering in his ear, 10 is 10.
Then I'm gonna start trading now. Just wanna see this bottom wick. Let me just do this. Let's just do this.
Ethereum. Interessant. Hy kom bietjie af. Ek koop my pot.
Interessant, kom bietjie up. Alright, chat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to move stops just in below that zone there. So we are literally... That is basically going to cover 80% of that first loss of 11 pips. So that is 8 pips locked in then. And what we want to do now is we want to try and see if we can get some runners here, because we are now moving away from that point of control. We want to see a move away from VWAP. But we are at the upper VWAP band. But if there's volume, we're going to get a move. If there's no volume, we tried. That's the thing with trading, is you got to take what is here and you got to try and make the best with it. So buyers, there's more buyers than sellers, 100%. Cumulative volume delta is clearly showing us that the buyers are currently in control. So there's nothing that is concerning me regarding this position. It's just a matter of, it's not a lot of volume. It is relatively muted. So let's see. But we are risk free. We are technically, how many points is this? Is it 7 or 8? 7. Let's round it up. Let's give ourselves 7. 7 points. So let's see if we can get a run here. I'm going to be honest, it's much easier trading with Bookmap if there's volume. But this this holding for so long is not conducive. What is gold doing? Yeah, a lot of sellers coming now in on gold. Okay, but let's focus here on NAS, guys. Let's get this trade through the line. Let's see if we can get a young 8R trade here. Koop my map.
Don't take out trades. Yes, sir. Don't do it. But Chad, I feel like we've had a lovely day. A lot of education dropped today. For those that possibly came, I hope those that came late to yesterday's stream went and watched it over again. I got a lot of messages afterwards, so I guess a lot of people did. But you guys should definitely watch that stream again. Today's one as well.
Koop my masterclass. US3.
Ja,
Kaapstad.
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 Chris, jy's wild deesdae met die maps en dinge. Ha 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 ha. Hulle lyk soos 'n kar wat by die dyno was.
Hey, Andre. Gaan het my vriend. Alright, Chad. Currently running about 15, 16 pips here in profit. All I want to see is what we do here. Things can start to melt up a bit. I just want to see how we close here, and then I'll start trailing this stop. I don't want to be too aggressive with it. But also, here's the thing. If we're going to stay step like this, it could be a slow burn to the upside. But we're going to try either way. So I haven't managed my stop from where it is now. Let's do a text here. Stop loss. So I just want to see a little bit more. Just want to see a little bit more.
How much you floating there?
About 15.
Bro, that's brilliant. Where's your stop?
7 in profit. Seven pips. Yeah.
Alrighty.
The big thing with this is you take lot.
Whoa.
Koop my bot.
Koop hom bot. Is julle nog hier?
Hallo. Bro, that was the best. XRP is picking up. What did you say?
Ethereum.
Was it Ethereum?
Yeah.
Ethereum was picking up. Was that in the chat?
No.
I did. You just.
I just said it.
Chat, are we back? Just give me a 111.
Gideon, is ons terug?
Hey, Miles. Bro, you should actually do more Afrikaans videos.
Really?
That could start to trend. Koop on board. Alright, Chad, I'm just going to go pee quick. Our stop losses are in profit. We are at a zone now where we can really start to melt up. If we hold above here, this is where the melt up is going to start, and it could be very nice and it could be very aggressive. So I'm just going to pee. Again, disclaimer, please do not take our trades. This is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you take a trade with us or whatever and it lines up with your analysis, you should have a plan how to manage it. You should know what your risk is. You should know all of that, or get a financial advisor to chat to him. Yes. Okay. I'll see you guys now.
Terry, definitely watch your emails. We'll send you guys the, what do you call that itinerary? Is that, what do you call it? It's called itinerary, right?
Yeah, the program.
The program. We're going to email you guys the program.
It's going to be emailed, but Friday is going to start at 12, Friday, and Saturday is starting at 10.
There you have it, boys. Friday 12, Saturday 10. I'll see you guys there. You guys should definitely come with the hunger to want to learn. It's going to be lekker. How do we share email? What do you mean, how do we share email? Oh, to get the times? I don't know if that's your question. But if you haven't, just go register for the event, bro. Let me show you. Receive my email. I got you, bro. Got you. Yeah, support will send anything out, guys. Short rocks. Oh my gosh, guys, there's the link there. Click on the link there. Book your seat. Book your seat, boys. How's everybody's trading week so far, though? How are we looking? Are we green? Are we Let me know in the comments. Are we green? Green for profitable. Red for obviously not. And yellow for break even. How are we looking for the week? I am very green. I won't lie to you. Ek is grasgroen. Tarek is bloedrooi. O, donors. We need to help you, my friend. Red. Oh no. Oh no. What are you guys doing? What? Let's hear in the chat. What do you think you are struggling with at the moment? Deep blues. I love that. Deep blue sea. What did you do yesterday? Wat 'n kak het jy aangevang? Oh, Stefan. Okay, Tevin, we're gonna sit with you at Friday's accountability call.
Okay, Chad. Is Brian in the chat?
What I'm gonna say, guys, is this: with this whole book map thing going on,
Big Mac.
don't let it distract you from where you are in your journey.
Yeah.
Please focus on where you are. Bookmap is not gonna solve your problems. Nothing
100%.
solves your problems. Focus on where you are on your journey, and that is where you are.
All right, Chad. Melt up is underway now. So let's see. Running about 22 pipettes in profit. Oh, there's the melt up now. Beautiful, beautiful. So at this stage, I'm going to move. Oh, there we go. I'm going to move my stops in below this previous 1 minute there. Again, you manage this. Where's Brian? Is Brian here?
Yeah, he's here.
Hopefully now Plamena won't be on my case for taking 1-to-1s. Now at least this is already a 3R trade. Brian, just let Plamena know we are now 5R trade. She can't give a shit.
Doing chores, cleaning while watching you guys. Seeing that you're doing chores, I just had to fire my domestic. So let me know. let me know if you spark a spun.
Right, Chad, here we go. Melt up underway. Way that I'm going to manage it now is once this flips bullish, I'm just going to put my stop in behind it, and we're going to try and see if we can get a little bit of a runner here. Trade is already running 3R, so you do what you need to do. I do what I need to do, but waited for it. But here it is, Chad. Here it is. Now it's just a case of managing the trade well.
Tevin, how do I start a dollar account on Instagram? So register under my link, and then I use a zero spread account, and you can obviously create your account like that. And yes, I use a dollar account.
Chad moved my stops about, what is this? 27 pips, 27 pips into profit. Let's see if we can re-break these out. Just giving it a little bit of space here to move. So worst case, we're walking away net positive 17 pips. But we're going to try and run with this thing. I'm going to try and see if we can squeeze the maximum out here. If we can get an 8R here today. Brian, what is Booth? She's book fair. Oh, okay, book fair. I know, 100%, Jexy. You don't have to overmanage. Me personally, I just want to make sure that I lock it in. I don't want to walk away with nothing. Ultimately, we're still sitting here as traders, and you want to walk away with something.
Yeah.
If you walk away with nothing, then yeah, we're not good stewards.
So, Tevin, so what you do then, if you already have an account with HFM, just take my ID and put it in by the account that you create. That'll link it. I'll send you the ID on the MFX group.
All right, chat. Trade running about 3.6 R currently. 3.6 R. All I want to see now is how we close a beautiful volume. We are reaching 1,000 on the cumulative volume delta. Trade now running 4R, Chad. Where's all of the RR monsters in the chat? 4R. Okay, let's see if this can flip bullish. I'm going to move stops in below this little 1 minute. I'm going to move stops a little bit tighter just underneath that little structure low there.
Devin, you can just check in the MFX group. I sent you that ID.
So if I get stopped out, worst case, 3R trade. Let's see if we can get a little bit more here. See if we can get a little bit more here. I want to say another 20. The greedy target is another 20 points because that's where a lot of the limits are sitting. Another 20 points higher. So if we can get another 20 out of this, I feel like we can be very happy. Another 20 from here is... Yeah, another 20, I would say we've done very, very well. I like how Chris says R. Almost like a pirate. R.
Pirate.
Alright, is that gonna be all she wrote? Is that gonna be all she wrote? Koop my 4R.
Tomorrow's stream, let's just speak Afrikaans. The whole stream. The whole stream.
Just bro, I don't even think I've got Afrikaans lingo for trading.
I've never tried, so let's see what happens. I might dig out some different words. I'll sit with a woordenboek for now.
What is the chat gonna be in Afrikaans?
Say it.
Chris should do an ad for BMW S1000 R. Alright, chat, let's see. We are currently trying to build up here. We are going for somewhat of a greedy target. I actually want to just clearly state here. Wait, what is my profit target there? Okay, 60. Chad, I've actually set my take profit there for some reason. If we just pop and blast through it, that's a greedy target. That's basically a 6R trade. Could have been a 10R trade, but I told you guys a 6-point stop is just too tight for me. We made it 10. So let's see. Once we break this, I'm gonna then again start trading the stop very aggressively, because then I see this as a little consolidation for the next leg higher, or this could be a consolidation to reverse. But my idea then is I'm gonna start very aggressively trailing my stop once we break out of this consolidation. Okay, here we go, Naz. Here we go. I'm very tempted to close the 4R. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm very,
But
very
remember what you
tempted.
spoke about off stream. Trail it.
Yeah, no, so I'm locked in 3R, but the 4R looks better. The 4R looks better.
I hear what you're saying. Look, if it fails the resistance, then fat and fluffy.
All right, Chad. Here we go. I just want literally one more melt up. One more. Only thing is the volume delta is showing me new buyers stepping in every hour we make now. Just new, fresh buying going on here.
Cheers, Terry. Shot for the support, brother. Appreciate it.
Kaylan, sorry man, I'm not missing your messages. I'm just a little locked in here. Yeah, US 30 has been beautiful. It's been holding above VWAP. The volume delta is barely positive. So it's very mixed. We are trading away from this point of control here. That point of control here on US 30, we are trading away from it, and it was also weirdly enough at the, I believe it's the daily pivot, or it is the weekly pivot, the monthly pivot. Okay, so your point of control was at that monthly pivot, and you actually saw nice volume coming in there. How much is this up? 35. So I don't think we've done. The reason why I took NAS and not US 30, because if you look at NAS is up 0.6% on the day, and US 30 is only up 0.16. So I always go for the one that is stronger. A lot of people will look at NAS and say, oh, but NAS is up more than US 30. I'm going to take US 30 because I feel like there's more left in the tank. But I see it as the opposite one. I see NAS as the leader. So I want to trade the stronger one. If we were looking at shorts, then obviously I'm going to take the one that is not as strong on the session. Okay. So then I do it a little bit differently. That is how I gauge the relative strength between the two. Right, Chad, here on NASDAQ, we've got another little minor point of control building up here. So this is an area where we could start reversing back to VWAP. But I think we gave it the best possible chance if we survive this and we start breaking above. But I think, yeah, that's me. Beautiful. Chad, that is the trade. Very, very nice. 3R on the dock. So net positive 2R for the day. Positive 2R on the day. I'm done. I'm done.
Lekker.
Just want to check quickly. I don't think we did badly there, Chad. Gold. Yeah, Chad, as mentioned a little earlier, when I said just be careful at these highs with gold when we were there, I just mentioned that there wasn't really fresh buying going on. There were a lot of selling entering the market there. But yeah, Miles, I think that is the session. I just want to see. Bro. I just want to see what is happening in the chat here.
That door needs some PW40. WD40.
All right, Chad. Ja. Koop my 3R.
Koop hom. Afrikaans.
Any closing remarks there, Malski?
Ja nee, kyk, vandag was briljant. Niks klagtes nie.
Niks slagtes nie.
Yeah. So tomorrow, guys, shot for pulling up today. It's been a solid session. Like I mentioned yesterday, I feel like do yourself the favor and watch the streams over again, because I promise you there's so much nuggets that we drop just by us talking. You can learn a lot and it's for free. So Chad, shot for pulling up today, shot for the support. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Pull up for NY stream with Chris and Keeks at 4, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay.
Chad, sorry, Miles, sorry, man. I just want to show the last night's trade. Sorry. 50 Cal, thank you for reminding me. Sorry, Miles.
No. Do it.
I just want to show him quickly. It was a NASDAQ trade. I just want to get it quickly last night. Okay, it was around about... shit, where's the VWAP? Okay, the issue is... Okay, what I'm going to show you is there was a point of control at the... Wait, let me just open up here. Give me 1 second.
No, do you think?
I just want to get the exact trade here quickly. No, it wasn't that late. I took it from here.
What
it was at 2100, 21011. 21011. Oh yeah, here it was. Okay. I'm not going to be able to go that far back on Bookmap, unfortunately. But basically what happened is similar to what you see on the volume profile here, 50 cal, is that I saw with the cumulative volume delta, after we took these lows, I actually saw that while we made a new low, the volume delta made a new high. And then we had a point of control. There was a level, the point of control similar to what you see here. That little stomach, if you think about it, almost like a bee. That stomach of the bee was literally sitting there. It was literally there, yeah. And all I did was, as soon as I saw a nice volume break, something similar to this, at that level, we had something very similar to that, a volume break. I executed, waited, I think it was 4 or 5 minutes for it to start moving, but it was holding above that point of control. So even though it was pulling back, there wasn't sellers coming in. It was literally just buyers accumulating volume. And then I actually set my take profit at VWAP. VWAP was, yeah, this thing overshot a little bit, but VWAP was there. So I posted the take profit there when I took it. And then after that, we had that spike. But I was happy with that because VWAP was actually running literally there. So I was like, if we get a little bit of an overshoot, I'm happy. So exact same thing. Reversal play, like I mentioned, had the cumulative volume delta start to tilt to the upside. It showed me that there's no more sellers in this zone. You could also see this as a little bit of a fake out back into the range. Again, the principles that myself and Miles and Keegan teach, they don't just go away. If you don't have Bookmap, all this literally is a fake out back into the range. There you had a rejection. We failed to go lower. What happened there? Traded back inside the range. Where do you expect price to go? You expect price to go to the upper end of the range and target the opposite end of the range. As simple as that. So again, don't lose sight, don't lose focus of this. This is just an extra tool. If it confuses you, look away or ask. But Miles, appreciate it. Chad,
Thank you, brother.
do you put relax? Okay. Do you put relax in your ear? I think he just put some gel in his ear. Chad,
Some gel, and we move, bro.
Biggie Cinnamon. Okay, Chad, peace and love. See you guys 4 p.m. Cheers, cheers.
For the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island. Wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave. I'm in a tropic club. I'm in a tropic club.
this to the farming machine.